Hello and welcome to Roll of the Dice. Now, this section of our videos are to do with autism. We have our main gaming section. We have the girls are all doing their own podcasts, and Rob Stewart, photography, is teaching how to take pictures. And this part, we're focusing on how to build video games. Now, I have Ollie here with me.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Ollie's here with me. Now, Ollie's my youngest, and he's homeschooled. And so what we've decided to do is look into things that Ollie can do and he can manage. And he's been doing a coding course recently, which he's been quite enjoying. And he also quite enjoys video games.
Yes.
You've got a VR. It's quite funny watching you run around the living room wearing your VR helmet. You've got your PlayStation and Wii upstairs, and you're very into them. So what we thought might be a useful thing to do is to learn how games work, learn some computer languages, and we decided to film it so that if other parents are in a similar situation where their kids have to be homeschooled for various reasons, they can see our journey and hopefully see them along the way. Now, we do have our Patreon page because we're both very new to this. We've had a go at some computer languages before, so we've got a rough idea what we're looking at, but in many ways we're complete amateurs at this. So what we're hoping is that we'll get some help from the community, make any mistakes, or we don't understand something, somebody can give us a guiding pointer. Now, our Discord, we do have a section on our forum for Ollie's lessons. So join our Patreon page. It's £1 a month, and that'll give you access to our Discord forums. So please come and join us. And if you've got any suggestions, please give it to us. So what we've decided to do, we're going to try things with C first of all. Looking into it, I thought this is probably a good way to help us understand how the software interacts with the hardware. It's a limited program in some ways. The syntax isn't too complicated from what I understand. And we're hoping to move on to C++, where we can start building some games and possibly onto Java as well. From looking into it, my understanding is, and may be wrong, that if you code to Java through C++, you're likely to understand things a bit easier than if you do it the other way around. So this is what we're going to be giving it a go and see how we get on. And hopefully, at the end of it, we'll have a game that we can go and can play, and perhaps others can join us. So what we're using some YouTube videos to help us from programs, do some free online courses. So we're going to have a look through these. We've watched the first couple of videos, and we're going to work our way through this slowly and come to an understanding of what we're doing. And hopefully by the end of this will equip us to then move on to C++. Now, they do have an online compiler, which we're going to make use of to help us as we go along. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll have something at the end of it. And hopefully, Ollie, you would have learned some stuff as well.
Yeah.
Right. So, as always, the first program that you learn for any programming language is the famous one, Hello World. So we've got an example of Hello World down here. So you've got the keyboard, Ollie. Let's give it a go. So you start off with, that's it, hashtag include, and then we need the brackets there, dio.h. We close the brackets. Now, from what I understand, this is instructing the program files we use. That's what I understand. I don't quite know what all that is, but I've seen some programs that uses different include, but we'll come to an understanding of that. So we'll start with our main program then. We'll start typing that out, Ollie. And we have our brackets. So there's our first couple of brackets. And then we need our curly brackets, which is where the code is going to go. So the program we're running is going to use the print function. So we're going to print a statement. We need the brackets. That's it. And to make a statement, you need to use the speech marks. So inside those speech marks, we have our program. Hello world. Now, at the end of this, we need to put our semicolon, and then from what I understand, we need to put the return 0, which I believe tells the computer when the program's come to the end. So that's our program there. We're going to print the statement, hello world. So hopefully we've done everything right. Let's see if it works. Fantastic. There we go. Hello world. There you are, Ollie. You've wrote the first program in C. There we go. So the next bit we've had a look at is variables. So variables are ways of storing different types of data. I think you played about a little bit with JavaScript. Was it HTML and CSS?
HTML and CSS.
Oh, so you just used them two. So with C, it's slightly different how you store the variables. But we'll take a look and let's move on and give it a go. So we have our main program still there. So we're going to put a variable, age equals, so int, and then the variable is called age, and age equals how old? 25. So we now have a variable. So, yep, your semicolon. So there we go. We have a variable. Fantastic. But if we run it, nothing happens.
No.
So although the computer stored the variable, we haven't told it to do anything with that variable. So let's give it a go. Over to this section. So we want to tell it to print something, don't we? So we want to print F. And then you need your brackets. There we go. So we're going to include a statement. So to do that, we need our speech marks. So we're going to tell it the age. So here, age. Right. So in order to retrieve that variable, we need to tell it how to get to it. So we use the percentage and div. So we're telling it there to, I believe, telling it to go fetch that variable. And the variable we want it to fetch is age. So we type in age. So we're telling it to, oh, hold on, let's see what we've done here. We're still in the speech brackets, that won't work. Right, let's try that again. So age. There we go. And at the end of it, we put our semicolon. There we go. We've done a statement. We've gone and fetched the variable. So there we go. So we've introduced ourselves to typing out statements, hello world, and we've introduced ourselves to variables. So that's where we're going to stop for this video, and then we'll move on to the next video afterwards. And next time we'll move on and we'll see what we come up with and see what other lessons going to be looking into what data types there are in programming. So yeah, how was that, Ollie?
That was good.
Yeah, nice and straightforward.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.